I'm not going to waste time with a long intro today. Let's dive straight into it. In this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about Mahito that most players probably don't even realize. It's crucial to understand how to use this character properly, as a lot of people tend to play him wrong. But don't worry, I've got your back. We'll go over all of Mahito's hidden moves, variants, and I'll share some tips on how to master him effectively. Stick around, and by the end of this video, I guarantee you'll be on your way to becoming one of the top Mahito players out there. So please pay attention. Oh, and don't forget, 2 Game Pass giveaways are happening, so make sure you participate, like, and subscribe. And as always, be sure to watch the entire video for your chance to win. First things first, always remember, Mahito comes with 3 unique modes: base, blade, and boulder form, each one giving you different playstyle options. Let's break them down so you can make the most of each one. But let's start with the base mode. Combat in this form isn't much different from other characters, so instead we'll focus on showcasing the moveset. First move, stockpile. The user pulls out a hammer and strikes the opponent with an upward tilt. It's a powerful move that launches the opponent into the air. There's also an aerial variant. If you jump before using it, you'll dash forward and slam the target down. This move is completely unblockable, making it perfect for catching opponents off guard. Next up, we have Soulfire. This move lets you unleash 3 transfigured soul bullets. And here's where it gets interesting. Each shot is aimable. By turning your camera, you can adjust the bullet's path and keep the pressure on your opponent. If you turn the camera right before the last bullet lands, you can prevent the knockback effect and create a perfect setup for a combo extension. Plus, this move even hits grounded opponents. So it's got great versatility. Be careful not to spam this move. It's pretty easy for opponents to block if you overuse it. Use it strategically for maximum impact. Next up, Focus Strike. This move lets you dash forward with a heavy punch, pushing them back just 1 step. Perfect for setting up a combo extension. Use it to keep the pressure on and maximize your combo potential. This move is blockable, so avoid spamming it. I'd recommend using it right after 3 M1 attacks for a guaranteed hit. And of course, it's got one of the best finishing animations out there. Perfect for closing out a combo with style. Now, this move has a Black Flash variant. Press it twice, and if you time it just right, you'll trigger the Black Flash version instead. It's the opposite of the original move, acting more like a combo finisher with a massive knockback that's completely unblockable. And let's not forget the finishing animation. It's absolutely sick. Finally, the 4th move, Body Repel. This one summons a cursed worm that pushes the opponent away when it hits. What's cool is you can control the direction of the worm by turning your camera while it's moving. A lot of players use this to throw the opponent off the map for that instant kill. It's super effective. But wait, there's a variant. If you press 4 and then quickly press 3 before the worm launches, you can ride on it instead. This gives you a lot of mobility, perfect for either escaping the opponent or chasing them down. One thing to note though, while this move is easy to dodge, don't forget that if it lands, it's completely unblockable. Now, before we dive into the ultimates, let's go over the specials first, starting with the blade form. This move gives the user a custom blade dash that's way faster than the standard dash. It slashes the opponent and is perfect for initiating a combo, allowing you to keep up the pressure and set up your next moves. Keep in mind, this move can be blocked, so time it well to catch your opponent off guard. This mode also unlocks a unique move called Chain Whip. With this move, the user reshapes their arm into a chain to pull in opponents from a distance, making it a great alternative combo starter. However, it's easy for opponents to block, so the best way to use it is when they're on the ground, ensuring a more reliable hit. Next up, the Boulder mode. Like Blade mode, this one gives you a unique dash, but this time, it completely bypasses blocks, making it impossible for opponents to shield against it. The downside? You lose some mobility. Everything feels heavier in this mode, and even your M1 attacks are slower than in the other 2 modes. We're just getting to the exciting part. Let's jump into the first awakening. First move, Idle Transfiguration. This move is a block breaker and can be a guaranteed kill if used right. Here's how it works. For a full health opponent, it takes 2 successful hits. The first hit knocks them down and leaves an Idle Transfiguration stack on the target. Land it again, and it's game over. Their head pops, instantly finishing them. If you're facing a low health opponent, 1 hit is all it takes for an instant kill. Also, keep in mind, this move is universal. If someone else already stacked an Idle Transfiguration on an enemy, you can step in for the kill with just 1 hit. Next up is Body Disfigure, a move that has 3 variations depending on which mode you're using. In base mode, you'll unlock Drill Splitter. This transforms your arm into a drill as you dash forward and strike your opponent with a powerful, unblockable hit. Each variation brings a unique style and strategy to keep your opponents on their toes. Switch to Blade mode and you'll unlock Heart Piercer. This intense move launches your character into the air and unleashes a barrage of strikes on anyone below. If you land a hit, it stuns the opponent, keeping them locked in place for the duration of the attack. Now for the third variant, Force Grab. This move is exclusive to Mahito's club form. It lets you forcibly grab an opponent, immobilizing them on the spot, press the same key again to slam them into the ground, or hit R to throw them away. Heads up though, if you're interrupted by a third-party attack while using Force Grab, it'll cancel the move instantly, so watch your surroundings. Also, your opponent can break free if they rapidly press the spacebar or jump key. Once the bar fills up, they'll escape the grab, so make sure to act fast before they get a chance to break free. Next up, the Spike Wrath. This move fully transforms the user, sending out multiple spikes that capture and slam opponents into the ground. It can hit multiple opponents at once. While it can be blocked, if you're rushing in with this move, it's nearly impossible to stop it from bypassing their block. So if you time it right, you're pretty much guaranteed to land the hit. Lastly, the Domain Expansion, Self-Embodiment of Perfection. This one's pretty straightforward. The key here is to trap as many opponents as possible within the barrier. Once inside, you're in total control. The closer you get to your opponents, the faster their health drains. It's pure dominance, so keep up the pressure and watch them fall one by one. Finally, we're down to the last and ultimate awakening, the true form. To achieve this, all you need to do is land 3 successful black flash hits before your ultimate bar runs out. Keep an eye on the progress bar. It's that small line just below your ultimate meter. Once it's fully filled, you'll automatically transform into your final form. In this form, you've got a unique forward dash that slashes opponents on a successful hit. It's blockable, but it deals solid damage and has decent AoE. Besides a dash, your basic attacks get a boost too. Now they slightly dash forward if you're just a bit out of range. This really helps keep up the pressure on opponents and makes closing that small gap so much easier. Next up, we have Widespread Strikes, a classic favorite. This move is pretty straightforward, so there's not much to explain. Just make sure to keep your opponent centered for a guaranteed hit. It's a completely unblockable move, and on the final blow, it can hit multiple opponents at once. Definitely a powerful finisher if you can land it right. Next up, we have Face Blitz, a powerful mid-range grab move. This skill teleports you right to the opponent, grabbing them and launching them into the air before slamming them to the ground. The landing has massive AoE, so it's great for hitting multiple targets if they're close by. Definitely a crowd control move with serious impact. And then we've got Crushing Rushdown. This move pulls your opponent in from a solid range, starting with a powerful kick, followed by a grab that rushes them forward and tosses them away. Here's the tech. You can combo this with Face Blitz for an even more epic finisher. Right after you throw them, press 2 and you'll automatically teleport to them mid-air, grabbing them and slamming them down for a massive impact. Perfect for a high damage follow-up. This move is easy to block, so use it wisely to gain the upper hand. Time it strategically to catch your opponent off guard. And finally, the new and improved Head Splitter. This move is a counter, well, capable of countering against both long and short range attacks. What you see is what you get, no hidden tricks. It can one-shot a full HP character, even Hakari with his ultimate active. Well, except for Mahoraga, of course.
Oh my god.
Take note, the damage scales based on how many opponents are hit. The fewer the number of targets, the higher the damage dealt. And that's a wrap for today. Before we finish, I'll be picking 2 lucky winners for the Game Pass giveaway. Make sure to keep showing your support so we can keep this giveaway train going. Let's hit that 1,000 like goal before my next video, and I'll drop another 2 Game Passes in the next giveaway. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join my Discord to stay updated. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Peace out.